Getting thick. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Mostly gentlemen, not a lot of ladies, unfortunately, but not yet. We may still change that. Welcome to the first episode of Fitness Meme Review here on the Fastbait Training Systems YouTube channel. Now, Fitness Meme Review is an idea that I stole from this guy who stole it from this guy. It's a brilliant representation of how YouTube is just such a creative space with a lot of originality going on. But anyway, guys, Fastbait YouTube channel, here what we do is we try to simplify training and give you the little puzzle pieces that you can put together to build the highway to reach your training goals. So, if that sounds like something you'd be into, please hit the like, subscribe, let's start growing this community. Now, let's get into it. First meme, we're going to kick it off, guys, with something that I know immediately is going to piss off at least half the people watching this. Remember, kids, wide grip bench is the sumo deadlift of the bench press until we meet again. Firstly, He-Man, what a Chad old show. The new one, absolute sack of shit, absolutely terrible. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm not a big fan of the sumo deadlift. Why am I not a big fan of the sumo deadlift? Because it's cheating. Now, I know it's not cheating in a meet because it's legal. And so if you're a powerlifter, yes, if you pull more sumo, then pull sumo. To those of you who say, well, you're just training off some quad activation for some lower back activation. Well, dude, your quads are 10 times the size of your erectors, so that's not a good excuse. If you are a beginner, a novice, an athlete, anybody who needs to develop and not just demonstrate strength, pull conventional and get that up, because sumo is more of a skill than it is a demonstration of strength. The wide grip bench, yes, it is the equivalent of sumo. And we did start to have a lot of problems with arching in powerlifting, but fortunately now they've brought in a new rule. I don't know if you guys saw, I think it's the IPF that brought in a new rule that said that at the bottom of the press, the elbows have to be either at the same level or below the shoulders. So now they've basically insisted on a certain amount of range of motion, which is going to end up removing the problem of people going super wide, super arched, and just doing a little micro press. Why they wouldn't do the same thing with deadlifts, I will never know. Maybe because Benny Magnuson, the real G, the only person to ever actually deadlift over 1,000 pounds properly in a meet, raw, who's a strongman and not a powerlifter, will remain as top giga chad of the deadlifting community. This is absolutely perfect. Posting a gym pic, expectation, OMG, reality, looking big king. Guys, we all know this is true. When you post that beautiful mirror selfie on Instagram where everything is just popping exactly the way it should be, right? You look twice the size, okay, and twice the leanness in that perfect picture, and you think, damn, I might actually get a girlfriend. And then a day later you check in on the comments and it's just all your gym bros going, dude, looking lean, arms are looking huge, okay, chest looking thick, and you realize that there's not a single female in sight. But listen, don't lose hope. I guarantee, guys, if you add another inch on your biceps, you'll be happy. If only that were true. The gym in December, gym in January. Everybody, the red coats, are just chasing after the bench press. Alright guys, I know it's New Year's resolution time this time of year, and so we all expect the gym to be full of a lot of people who don't know what they're doing getting in your way. But because this channel is about spreading a positive, good message, I want you guys to try support these people so that they can actually become high-test units too. Oh, yeah, baby. Tell me what you want. Talk to me like you're a fucking idiot. You can't lose body fat and build muscle at the same time. That's perfect. This is just phenomenal. I don't know what more to say about it. We can continue. I'll do anything you want. I want you to make my body shake. How does it feel? Shut the fuck up. This is just the perfect start to the CrossFit memes, okay? You know that dude is mid-smash, just thinking about Fran. Just thinking about tossing up the most unimpressive snatch weight for an AMRAP in 60 seconds. And then he decides to get his girlfriend involved. And at that point, she dropped off the face of the earth, and he's been looking for her for the last 5 years. CrossFit changed my life. Nothing more needs to be said. I make a lot of noise when I go heavy, so the whole gym knows I'm alpha starter pack. The hoodie that cuts all the way back to your mid-traps. I have never understood this. Why does this exist? Why do you need a hoodie over your head when everything else is exposed? Is it to hide all the tren acne? What is it? What is it for? Is it to try to look cool? Because you just look like an asshole. That's all you look like. I don't get it. Next, we got the skinny, non-existent legs. This is absolutely accurate. This is the dude who loads up the leg press to 500 kilos and then does little quarter leg presses. Leg press is already a beta bitch boy exercise because he doesn't squat, and now he's bastardizing the already low test exercise by half repping it. Absolutely disgusting. Fuckboy mirror selfies. We gotta have that, obviously. C4 pre-workout because caffeine addiction is high test. I don't know. What are those? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a shoe expert. Those look like some type of expensive shoe. These are the types of dudes who brag about spending thousands of rands or hundreds of dollars on their sneakers. We got the 5% jug because Rich Piana is this man's daddy. Whether he's actually his father or not, he worships old Rich Piana motivation videos, which, by the way, I've got no problem with Rich. Rich, I remember watching Bigger by the Day back in the day, and it was very high test, so this may be the one acceptable thing on the list. We've got the fuckboy haircut, which is absolutely essential. I want to look like Dwayne Johnson without actually stealing his tattoo. And then we have the completed gym alpha male. Next. This was absolutely hilarious. For you who didn't see what happened at the Olympia, Brian Shaw handed out the awards to the top 3 in the 212 Mr. Olympia weight class. I'll throw up a photo of that. It is hilarious. He's just mogging them, guys. Just utterly outsizing them. He looks like he could chow both of them. Okay, this is a Kratos chowing his children type of situation right here. Okay, our boy is looking dummy thick, but this does sort of bleed into another common thing that you see sometimes in fitness where leanness plays a trick in the camera, guys. Now I know these guys are also short, but I guarantee you stack Brian Shaw next to the big boys, exactly the same thing would happen because the average height for the big boys is only like 5'8" instead of 5'3". So exactly the same thing would happen. Leanness plays tricks on the camera. When you're lean, you look bigger than you actually are. And anyway, Brian Shaw just being an absolute house, demolishing the skinny boys. This is perfect.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Okay, what do you think he's listening to? Probably heavy metal or hard rock. Guys, this is absolutely perfect. Listen. I know everybody's freaking out. Just give me a second, okay? If I'm hitting a PR, I'm listening to either this or this. But when I'm just in there hitting the volume work, okay, there is a real deep soft spot in my heart for that old 2010 pop EDM. Okay, I'll throw up 5 songs here. You put these bangers up in your headphones in the gym and I guarantee you'll have a great workout. Okay, I don't know why. It's terrible music, but I can't help but love it. Anyway, there we go, guys. We've reached the end of the first episode of Fitness Meme Review out here on the Fastback YouTube channel. If you like this is a more light-hearted content. Obviously, this wasn't serious, right? This is for fun. This is something we just enjoy doing to be able to, take a bit of break from the more serious concepts that we have to, delve into in other videos. If you guys enjoyed this and you'd like to see more of this type of content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get all your friends to subscribe. Let's grow this community so that we can end up being a good hub for good, solid strength and conditioning information. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.